come in and have a seat over here at the table. I know I said it yesterday when you signed in, but I'd like to say it again. Welcome to the unit.
Thank you, Sergeant.
So, Sergeant Davis, how did you like physical training this morning?
It was real good, Sergeant. I could actually breathe. The altitude is a lot lower here than at my last duty station, and it really felt good running.
I know what you mean. I've been stationed at Fort Carson before. It really takes you a while to get adjusted to the elevation. Have you signed for quarters yet?
Yes, Sergeant. We reported early so we could get moved in before I had to sign into the unit. However, my household goods are scheduled for delivery next Wednesday.
That'll work. We don't have a lot going on next week, so you can get your house in order.
That's good. I want to get my wife settled in. She's 3 months pregnant.
Congratulations. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
No, we won't find out until next month.
By the way, the company has a family readiness group meeting this Thursday at 6 p.m. in the battalion classroom. I really encourage both you and your wife to come. It will give your wife a chance to meet some of the other spouses in the company.
We'll be there, Sergeant. My wife likes getting involved in the FRG.
All right, let's take a look at the counseling form. As you can see, I've listed the key points for our initial counseling session. This covers the unit's standing operating procedures and the do's and don'ts per se. I'll let you read over the form, and then I want to discuss a few of the major points.
Okay, Sergeant.
As you know, there's a zero tolerance for alcohol-related incidents. I encourage you, if you use alcohol, do it responsibly and never drink and drive.
You don't have to worry about that problem with me, Sergeant. My family comes first, and I would never do anything to jeopardize that.
That's good. Additionally, as you've seen on the counseling form, we have some off-limits areas listed. Stay away from these areas. Some are for safety reasons, and others are known for taking advantage of soldiers and their families. So, it may be a good idea to brief your wife on those areas so she's also aware.
Sure will, Sergeant.
Okay, most everything else is pretty cut and dry. Do you have any questions on anything else listed on the counseling form?
No, Sergeant.
All right, let's look at the NCOER support form. As you can see, as squad leader, I'm your raider. The platoon sergeant, Sergeant First Class Cadet, is your senior raider, and the platoon leader, Second Lieutenant Marquez, is the reviewer. Your principal duty title is going to be as a team leader.
I'm looking forward to being a team leader. I was actually selected to receive the leadership award at Warrior Leaders Course.
That's awesome. I think you're going to be a good fit as the team leader for Bravo Team. You can read over the daily duties and scope. That is basically a summary of what you're expected to do on a day-to-day basis.
Understood, Sergeant.
The things listed in areas of special emphasis are what I want you to focus on for the rated period. The APFT and weapons qualification for you and your soldiers are the primary ones you need to start with, because we're scheduled for the range next month, and then the APFT the following month.
I'm looking forward to physical training with my soldiers.
As you look at the rest of the form, you'll see that I have listed some bullet comments in the rest of the sections. Look at physical fitness and military bearing, for example. I listed your team's APFT average from the last record test. Their average was a 241. So for you to earn a success in this section, I expect you to continue leading challenging physical training and maintaining the standards. However, if you want to earn an excellence rating, you would have to go beyond the standards, such as scoring a minimum of 270 points, with at least 90 points in each event, or by significantly raising your team's APFT average.
That sounds like a challenge, Sergeant, and I accept.
In the leadership section, I've highlighted taking care of soldiers. That is your number one priority as NCO. If you take care of your soldiers, everything else will fall into place. And understand, taking care of soldiers is ensuring that they are trained, well-equipped, and ready to fight.
I understand, Sergeant. My soldiers will be my number one priority.
We've already talked a little about training earlier, but I just want to reiterate the fact that we have ranges scheduled next month for basic rifle marksmanship and close quarters marksmanship. You will need to get busy fast, since there isn't a lot of time between now and then. The soldiers in your team did well the last time they went to the range, so you have a good start. The last thing I want to cover is responsibility and accountability. The platoon leader has the master hand receipt for your platoon, but he will have you inventory the equipment for your team and have you sign for it on a sub-hand receipt. That equipment will be your responsibility to account for and maintain.
Too easy, Sergeant.
Okay, that covers the NCOER support form. Do you have any questions on anything we discussed?
No, I don't think so, Sergeant.
All right then, welcome to the platoon. Don't make plans for lunch tomorrow. The platoon sergeant likes to get all the members of the platoon together at the dining facility when we have a new member.
Okay, Sergeant. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Sergeant Davis. Link back up with your sponsor and finish in processing. I'll see you at the COB formation.